Wait a minute. Oh, the song of my people. I had to pee. Holy crap. My children, my flock, we are back in the township. Sheriff Preacher Ransom is here in the best car. Summer was my father's. Now it belongs to me. Who's out there? Mando? We have a Sunday sermon for the flock, for my followers, for the people. See, must hydrate before you preach. These are lessons a young novice preacher must learn. Oh, where am I? Hello, still here with you. Hang on. I've got to hydrate before you speak to the flock. I have two dear friends with me today. They will help me emphasize my points, drive my sermon home, and speak to each and every one of you. Hopefully touch your hearts, touch your minds, and maybe even touch your booty. It's time for the township once again to listen to the stories, to the preachings. It is time for Sheriff Preacher Ransom's Sermon on the Mount. No. Too far. We have topics to discuss, some wrestling topics, some other topics. Isn't that descriptive? We're gonna start with a problem I've got. God, Beskar is hot. All right, we came straight from the workout time into preacher time. Fat and sweaty. Ooh. That's why the Beskar has to come off. Because you can't have preacher time when you're sweaty. I've got a problem. And I need to get it off my chest. I need to speak on this issue because it's driven me nuts. And I'm still a little shaky. We'll eventually get that right. Maybe we will never get it right. It's hard to tell. Things are hard to tell. Let's just get a little bit, there we go. Let's get a little bit closer. Is that better? Better? Nope, worse. Closer is worse on this body and face. Okay. I have a complaint. I need to voice this complaint. Because I've bottled it up too long. Now I have to talk about it. I do a lot of real crime show watching, investigation discovery. I've got it on the Hulu Plus. Commercials happen. Specific commercials happen. And these commercials are slowly but surely pissing me off. So I feel like I need to address this for my own sanity, for my own sake, to feel better about me and myself. These are where my helpful helpers come in. I am tired of the constant COVID propaganda that I see on the television. Let me define that for you. Commercials that are on and on and on about wear a mask, do your part, stop the spread, flatten the curve, social distance. Doing those things doesn't bother me. I wear a mask everywhere I go. I apparently have had COVID already. I got donated blood, and when the blood people tested my blood, they called me back and said, hey, the next time you donate blood, would you think about donating COVID plasma? And I said, how do I do that, Sonny? And they said, well, you have COVID antibodies, which means you have had COVID, so would you consider donating COVID plasma? Okay. Didn't know. I suspected I might have had it because I lost a little bit of my smell, a little bit of my taste, and had a little bit of a... Can you see up in there? Nothing! Had a little bit of a stuffy nose. That's it. So maybe I thought maybe there's something going on. Maybe I just have a cold. And the stuffy nose is affecting my sense of smell because if it's stuffy, I can't smell because I'm plugged up. And if you can't smell, your sense of taste is going to be dulled, right? Because you hold your nose and take your medicine, you can't taste it. I still wear a mask, even though I have the antibodies. And unless COVID is different than, who's out there? Mom? Unless COVID is different than any other disease in the past, antibodies are the body's natural vaccine. Back in the day, before the mumps, rubella, chickenpox, before all those were vaccines, when you got it, if you got through it, you had antibodies and you were good. It was your body's natural vaccine. We're not here to argue about if antibodies are a COVID natural vaccine. As far as I know, vaccines and antibodies work the same way. If you have antibodies, that's your body's natural vaccine. If you don't have the antibodies, you need a vaccine. So if the antibodies don't work, then a vaccine won't work because it's kind of the same thing. Whatever. We're not here to argue about that. I'm here to argue about the propaganda. I wear a mask whenever I go out in public to be polite. I'm not afraid. I'm not judging anybody who is afraid. I'm not. Apparently I had it, and it was no big deal. My 2 children and my wife, my parents that we see on a regular basis, none of them displayed symptoms. So 1 out of 6 had some symptoms. Not scared. That's not the point of this. The point is, what was the point? The point is, I wear a mask to be polite. But here's what I don't want. Just like with WWE, I don't need this propaganda jammed down my throat. I don't need to see commercials all the time. I don't need to see signs. I don't need to see billboards. Stop it. Stop it. We're not a month in. We're not a week in. We're not a couple days in. We're almost a year into this bullshit. Can we stop? There it was. Can we stop with the propaganda? And I say that as propaganda because it's no longer informing. Information informs. Oh! Or shaky. If something new is discovered, hang on. There we go. Hey! Oh, wait. Bye-bye! Whoa, hold on. Ooh, the hands. Hands of time. Nope. Oh. Gotta get the hang of it. There. Chins! If there's new information, make a commercial. Tell me about it. Anything old, like mask, like social distance, like do your part, flatten the curve. I don't want to hear any more of that. It's been done to death. It's no longer information. It's just propaganda. It's just meant to beat you down. And what's going to happen is, if this bullshit keeps airing, you're going to see, here's where my friends come in to help. You're going to see Sequoia. Oh, hi, I'm Sequoia. I'm very happy about these commercials because they're spreading awareness about this terrible disease. They're spreading awareness, and everybody needs to know. You need to know, and you need to be aware, because it's just the most deadliest thing that has ever happened in the entire world. This is the worst time to ever have been alive. This is the most catastrophic thing in the world. I'm back. Sequoia is going to cheerlead this. Yay, commercials! Yay, spread awareness! Tell them! Say it! Then you're going to have Ted. You're going to have Ted. And Ted believes this Coverton. Ted believes that COVID was manufactured. All part of the leftist propaganda. CNN, the mainstream media, it was all pretend in order to oust our Lord and Savior, God Emperor Trump, out of office. It was completely manufactured. It was completely engineered, and it is no more than the common cold. It is no worse than the average flu. It is the biggest pile of bullshit that the American public has ever been fed. And how dare you? All you're going to do is piss Ted off and get Ted rowdy about not wearing a mask. And all it's going to want to do is make Ted go everywhere and not wear a mask and spit on his hand and touch the doorknobs just to drive his point home. So all this propaganda is doing is creating cheerleaders on one side and Teds on the other. It's not informing. It's not helping. It's stupid. Like I said, if you have new information, make a commercial. Tell us about it. Give us some new information. If it's the same old tired bullshit, wear your mask. Stop. Who is calling my telephone? Oh, they stopped. Ted, was that you? Ted heard me talking. Ted was like, you cut this bullshit out making fun of me? Where was I going with this? Oh, if you got something new to say it. Let me know. Tell me about it. If it's the same old tired bullshit of wear your mask, social distance, stop the spread, do your part, blah, 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 blah. Enough. I hate it. It's so dumb. And this isn't, who's out there? Every time I come up here to record a video, I find the FedEx truck drives by. Tom's coming over for the Royal Rumble unless the storm of the century bears down upon us and he's unable to come out. But so far, nothing. No FedEx truck, just some flurries. We're okay. We're good. Now, I don't judge you on what you want to do. I don't judge you on how you handle COVID. I don't care. And you might think I'm judging. You may think I judge, but I don't, because I don't care. I don't care what you do. And I don't care what you think about what I do. So I can't judge you if I don't care about what you do. Does that make sense? That makes sense
to me.
In my head.
To me.
Get the blue screen in that high voice?
To me.
I can't be judging you if I don't care. I care about you. Let's not mistake that. I care about you. But as far as what you do COVID-wise, I don't care what you do. Can't judge you when I don't care about what you do. So this isn't that. This is, I've had enough of the propaganda. You're not changing anyone's mind. Sequoia, who is barricading herself in her house, she has dug her COVID bunker. She is stocked full of things. She only goes out for the bare necessities, and damn it all, she is going to be protected. And how dare you assassins, you medical assassins, you people that don't wear masks, you people that don't social distance, Sean Connery, shaken, not stirred, motherfucker. You people who don't social distance, you people who go to restaurants, and you have gatherings, and oh my goodness, you're medical assassins. No one's changing Sequoia's mind. Again, not judging. I don't care what you do, Sequoia. Stay in your bunker. I don't care. But no propaganda, no commercial, pro-COVID lockdown restrictions, anti-COVID lockdown restrictions, stupid Facebook posts, you idiots, and your Facebook posts about fucking COVID. about you could just go out and you should just stay inside. And you should do your part and you should lick a doorknob. Bang, bang, bang. All you're doing is fighting with nonsense and nobody because you're not changing anyone's mind. No one is changing Sequoia's mind. She's hunkered in her bunker. Rhymes. She's hunkered in her bunker and no one's talking her out of there. Until she has received her vaccine, I am completely safe from every disease ever known to man because now I have my COVID vaccine and I can breathe the free air again. Don't care what you do. Not judging. Don't care. Stay in your bunker. The point is, no one is changing Sequoia's mind. On the same token, Ted, fucking Ted, Teddy boy, Tommy, is that FedEx? No, that's the devil's truck. That is the brown devil. Where's my shotgun? I'm gonna go get. How dare you deliver your brown UPS truck in this vicinity? This is a FedEx neighborhood. We are a FedEx family. How dare you, motherfuckers? Nobody is. I gotta swap hands. Huh, here we go. Before I get into Ted, I've got to have some hydration. This is COVID-free water. Freshly opened. Oh, almost went down the wrong pipe. Ted, ain't nobody. No commercial, no government agency. Nobody on the Facebooks, nobody on the Twitters. Ain't nobody changing Teddy's mind. Teddy knows that this was a hoax. He knows this is manufactured. He knows the masks are useless and meant to strip you of your rights. How dare you take away my right as a free sovereign citizen to breathe the free air and have everybody take a gander at my beautiful Teddy face. Teddy boy. Teddy! You're not changing Ted's mind. This was all designed to screw up the election for my Lord and Savior, Donald J.D. Trumpy. Masks are bullshit. Social distancing is bullshit. I will lick every doorknob. I will sniff up every dirty tissue I find. I will taste every person's snot that I come in contact with to prove to you and to everybody else that this COVID is bullshit. No one's changing Ted's mind. Again, if you're a doorknob licker, I don't care. You lick every doorknob you come in contact with. I don't care what you do. The point to all of this, the point to Sequoia hunking in her bunker and Teddy boy licking them doorknobbies. Teddy boy, Teddy! Is that none of these COVID commercials, none of the billboard signs, Sheets is the worst. I fucking hate Sheets and their stupid Sheets lingo with their stupid signs on their stupid Sheets doors. Yo, just wear a mask. Yo, just have a taste. I hate it. I hate it. I hate stupid Sheets lingo trying to sound hip and cool. Yo, just wear a mask. Dude, just social distance. Bro, just do your part. Blah. Stop it. I hate you and your dumb propaganda. Enough. You're not changing Sequoia's mind. This is the deadliest thing that has ever occurred in the entire world. Nothing has killed this many people. Nothing is this dangerous. Nothing is this contagious. I will sit for 23 and a half hours out of my day, get zero exercise, take zero vitamins, eat all the shit food, drink all the shit drinks, treat my body like a dumpster in a wasteland. That's cool, man. But COVID, Sequoia, is the most dangerous thing in the world. None of this other shit that happens to me is anywhere near as deadly. My lifestyle as the potato, don't judge me. But COVID is the worst. You're not going to change her mind. Ted, who's smoking 50 packs of Marlboros a day, who fires back 18 100 racks of ribs. I get some barbecue sauce all over my face. I'm gonna lick all my fingers. I'm gonna touch all them doorknobs with my barbecue fingers, and then I'm gonna lick all my fingers again. And then I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna put a big old dip of skull right in there. Skull long cut. And I'm gonna spit it, and I'm gonna wipe it up. I'm gonna wipe my ass with it, and I'm gonna wipe it on my face, motherfucker. These people, their minds aren't getting changed. All you're doing is you're pissing me off, really. With your dumb propaganda, with your stupid hip, yo, wear your mask, yo, stop the spread, yo, do your part, bro. I hate it, stop it. Can we stop? Can we just let people do what people are gonna do? None of your commercials. No COVID propaganda, no Facebook posts. Tom? No, that's still UPS. We're gonna have to get this guy. Where's my shotgun? I'm gonna get him. Nothing's gonna change anybody's mind at this point. Like, I truly don't believe it is. We're a year in, just about. I mean, it's almost February. We're pretty much a year in. Shit blew up in March of 2019. 2020, listen, time is hard. So at this point, no one's mind's getting changed. Unless you've lived under a rock, everyone's mind is made up. You know what you believe. You know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. No commercial, no billboard, no stupid sheet sign, no dumb Facebook post is gonna change any of that. It's not. So let's just stop. Let's stop talking about it. People are going to do what they're going to do. And let's move on. Let Ted lick his doorknobs and not wear his mask. Let Sequoia hunker in her bunker and think that this is the worst thing that has ever happened to anybody ever. Nothing this devastating has happened since the dinosaurs were wiped out by whatever calamity that was. Probably COVID 2.1, 1.0. I don't know. Can we just stop though? Can we just stop it? Run whatever commercial you want. Make it a Pepsi commercial. I don't care. Let's stop with the constant barrage of COVID propaganda. That's all I ask. Gross. Let's all do what we got to do and move on. Stop with the COVID propaganda. I'm done with it. I've had enough. Up to here. Fed up. Grumpy. Dry mouth. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Must have water. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a giant spider. Oh, good Lord, we're not going to walk under that. Oh, my. Next. I'm done ranting about stupid COVID propaganda. I've had enough of it. Sequoia's out. Ted's out. We're done. Next sermon. Royal Rumble's on tonight. I'm not thinking about the Chooserweight title. Frankly, at this juncture, it means very little. What I want is a complete and utter train wreck to happen at this pay-per-view tonight. I want WWE Royal Rumble 2021 to be the biggest train wreck dumpster fire that there has ever been. I want there to be weeping and gnashing of teeth come Thursday. Regardless of who holds the title, the Chooserweight title, regardless of who holds that, I want there to be nothing but disappointment, devastation, and tears. I don't hope for people's days to be ruined. If your day can be ruined by a bad wrestling pay-per-view, you need to reevaluate your life. But what I want is just, I want it to be the worst. Because I feel like WWE needs an awakening. I feel like somebody needs to bash somebody else over the head with a salmon or something ridiculous to get the point across of, hey man, let's stop this. I want Goldberg to beat Drew McIntyre. Did not vote for Goldberg. I want Goldberg to beat Drew McIntyre for the title. I want him to take it. I want Goldberg to enter the Royal Rumble. I want him to come in at number 30. Gassed, winded, concussed on his own stupid locker room door, bleeding from the head already. Wham! Into the Rumble. I want him to drop someone on their head. I want him to murder somebody in the ring. Spinal injury, neck injury, back injury, hip dysplasia. Get out! And I want Goldberg to win the Rumble. Because nothing will make me happier than him being the champion of one of the belts, him winning the Rumble and going on to WrestleMania to wrestle for the other belt. That would be the best thing that could ever happen. I would be ecstatic at that because nothing could be worse of a dumpster fire train wreck than that. I spittled. I get so excited. When I get excited, I give some spitties. That would be the best scenario for me. Because come Thursday of this week, there would be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So much vitriol out of beef, it wouldn't be funny. Poot, I would like to say Poot would be speechless, but that man is never at a loss for words. He has too many. Tom, I want there to just be a burnt piece of carpet on my floor from where Tom used to be when he self-combusts and watches this pay-per-view at my house tonight. If Goldberg wins the title and wins the Rumble, I just want to see the ash pile on the floor of where he used to exist. Because his rage will overtake him, he will combust and cease to be. That would be the best scenario ever. So that's what I'm hoping for tonight. We'll talk about it on the P3 Pittsburgh Piledriver podcast come Thursday. You won't hear it on Thursday. We record Thursday night. You'll probably hear it Friday. Because Poot's been really, really good at getting those episodes out quickly, thanks to his new software. Now, if he could only get a decently running computer, some half-decent internet, and not live in Clearfield, things would just be hunky-dory. But I want there to be so much rage and hate and anger on the podcast on Thursday. And nothing will do that more than a Goldberg title win, Goldberg Rumble win, and a Nia Jax Rumble win. Oh my gosh. That would be the best thing ever. I'd be so happy. I'm so hoping that happens. Nia Jax wins the Rumble, Goldberg wins the Rumble. Ah! Gay frogs. Holy cow. That'll be the best. That's what we're hoping for. That's what Daddy's hoping for right there. Oh my gosh. So, foosball, come on. Yes, no, come on. We're in the middle of a video and we're trying to win a soccer game. I can't reach the ball. All right. I've rambled on long enough about wrestling, COVID, Ted and Sequoia. This sermon is over. Go in peace. Show up on Tuesday night for some Among Us on the Casual Gaming Dad Discord. It's going to be fun. I might have a glass or two of Lagavulin and just go Sheriff Preacher Ransom all night long and piss everybody off. And I don't care. Maybe. We might do that. It depends on how we're feeling. Depends on how I'm feeling, on whether or not... Oh no, I have to travel to Ohio on Wednesday for work. Crap. Well, I can't get housed on Tuesday night. But, we'll see. Maybe Sheriff Preacher Ransom will make an appearance on Tuesday night for some Among Us. Maybe he won't. I don't know. It all depends. You wear those too? I do. Try not to say too much because I have to cut it out of my video every time I catch it whenever I'm doing the editing because I hate it when I'm like, So that happens Tuesday. Wednesdays, nothing. Mondays, nothing. Tom does stuff on Monday. Figure it out. Google it and find out. Look at his Facebook page. He does a thing. I don't participate because I've got fire hall stuff to do in the township. Throwback. Callback. Poop. Did it again. Thursday, the Pittsburgh Piledriver podcast records. Send in your Stump the Champs questions. We didn't get to any last time because we had too much fun times talking about Rumbly and the Tumblies. I want a sandwich. I almost said there, but I turned it into I. What? Send in your Stump the Champs questions. Pittsburgh Piledriver podcast at gmail.com. One question, email, send. One answer, email, send. Leave spaces. If Beef sees the answer in the email preview, your question's thrown out, you're disqualified because you're doing it wrong. Do it right, and we'll all be happy. So winded. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have pizza and wings while watching the Royal. Damn it. Gah. Those things you have to look forward to this week. Apocalyptic snowstorm Sunday, as well as the Royal Rumble. Tuesday, Among Us, Casual Gaming Dad Discord. Thursday, Send your questions in. Pittsburgh Pile Driver Podcast at gmail.com. Friday, Pittsburgh Pile Driver Podcast episode is released. It's going to be a grand old time. I look forward to the Rumble. Please let it be a monstrous disaster. Oh, I so want it to be our train wreck. Come on, come on. If the universe throws me one bone, throw me this bone. Throw me the Goldberg Nia Jax victory bones. Come on. Have a blessed day. Do not break the laws in the township. Follow the good Lord's will. And may the best McMahon pick win the Rumble. I will see you all next time. Video. Might be a Sunday sermon. It might be a different day. Sermon, speech. Goodbye.